Now, to sketch with a phase shift, we still need to identify our amplitude, period, and after that we can have a look at our phase shift. So in this case, we've got an amplitude of √2 with our period, t equals 2 pi, coefficient of x is 1, so it's going to be 2 pi over 1, which is just 2 pi, so we're going to go through one period over this domain. And our phase shift tells us we're going to the right by pi on 4. Now, what I found is the easiest way to do these is to sketch whatever it is that we're sketching. So we're sketching a cos graph. So if we just sketch that as normal over our domain between 0 and 2 pi, and then after you've done that, what I find helps is that if you actually move your graph to the right by picking certain key points. So in that, I know that there is a key point here at pi, and then here at pi over 2, and here at 3 pi over 2. And if it helps, we can write things in terms of multiples of pi on 4. So we could say 2 pi over 4, 6 pi over 4, and 4 pi over 4. So that's the points that we're dealing with this graph. Now, based on that, what we'll do, we're basically going to look at all our points and we're going to move them across pi on 4. So if we're here, so if this point happens at 2 pi on 4, we want to move this over to 3 pi on 4. So the x-intercept will happen over there. If we have a minimum point at 4 pi on 4, then we want to have the minimum at 5 pi on 4. If we have an intercept here at 6 pi on 4, we want to have that intercept at 7 pi on 4. And so on. So basically what will end up happening is that we'll have our starting point at about pi on 4. So it'll come down, come back up, and finish at about there. Likewise, we've got to make sure that we start at that point there. We do that so that our start and our end is on the same horizontal plane. So that's how we go about doing it. So sketch whatever it is. So we've got cos, so just sketch a normal cos graph as we did, and then had to move it to the right by pi and 4. So just a case of finding some key points, moving them across, and then moving and then joining them up with a curve, of course. Another option you could take would be to move the axes. So we're saying negative pi on 4, we'd be moving our axes, which start there, we're moving it to the right. And as a result, our graph would look a little bit like that.